In this episode, you're going to learn how to add keywords to your YouTube video. If your videos aren't showing up in search results, it's not the value of your content. It's how you're adding your keywords. But it's also not what everyone else is telling you about adding your keywords. In the next few minutes, I'll show you exactly where to add your keywords that matter the most. We're going to start right in the YouTube Creator Studio. Let's dive right in. All right, so I'm going to take you behind the scenes. This is Jason Schroeder, and this is his channel for his consulting business. He provides consulting to the construction industry. So if we go to the Content tab, you'll see this video right here, Who Approves Plans for Construction? That's a video that is scheduled to launch on Halloween. So if I click this little pencil icon to go into the details, you will see the title. Now, what do you put in the title? Do I need to add keywords to the title? Now, a lot of people will say, yeah, find this 1-word or 2-word or 3-word keyword, and you need to stick it into your title. But guess what? This is our keyword. Who approves plans for construction? That's 5 words, and in a lot of times we'll go as many as 10 words, but we do keyword research to find the questions that your target audience is asking. Now, Jason and I have been working together for a few years, and we dominate construction topics all over YouTube. You have to start with the really long phrases, like way longer than 5 words. But now we're able to go after more competitive ones. So this is our keyword. So who approves plans for construction? That's our keyword. So yes, we put it in the title. In fact, it becomes the title. We're not going to stick any words in between. If we do add something, maybe we'll put it here like this is awesome. Okay, I'm not really going to add that. You could if you wanted to, but you must put the exact phrase that your target audience is searching for, ideally 8 or 10 words. That's your keyword, put it in the title. Now, look at the description. We've got a lot in here. Up at the top, we've got some sentences here. What about our keyword? Oh, look, I found it right here. Who approves plans for construction? So yes, we put our keyword in the description. Just do it one time. Because we're using a keyword that's a lot longer, just put it once. Now, what about the tags? Okay, so if we scroll down, tags are actually really hard to find. We're going to have to hit show more and then keep scrolling, keep scrolling, keep scrolling. Here's our tags. We have our main keyword in there, who approves plans for construction. We put Jason's name, we put in some other things. Guess what? This doesn't actually matter. So you're not going to believe me. Go ahead and use it, but if we left this blank, it wouldn't impact the results. Jason's videos rank at the top of YouTube, even if we leave this field blank. Why is that? Well, you notice how far I had to go down to find it. YouTube says that they don't use this field anymore. They should just delete it, but I don't know. Maybe it's because it makes people feel good that they can choose their keywords. Let me show you why. If I scroll back up to the top, I'm going to come over here and click on subtitles. Now look at all these words. Now, who approves plans for construction? That's because Jason said it at the very beginning of the video. So we put it as the title, we put it in the description, he says it in the video, but look at this, look at all these words. He's answering the question. I caught him. Okay, you need to make your video a lot longer than 2.5 minutes. I'm gonna have a talk with Jason about this. If you look at most of the videos on his channel that are ranking at the top of search, they're gonna be at least 7 minutes, some as many as 15 minutes long. Shoot for a 10 to 12 minute range. This one, there's actually a lot less content than I was expecting to see. When you have a 10-minute episode and you're answering a specific question, YouTube has a lot of information about your topic, and that's going to be all things that relate to your main keyword. So you don't need to worry about stuffing it in there and making sure that you say your keyword so many times throughout your video. Start off your video with that keyword and then talk about that topic for the entire video. So let's talk for a minute about what keywords actually do and why what I've just shown you is important, okay, and how it's different than the past. In the past, when you would do website SEO, or the early version of YouTube SEO, you could take any keyword, let's just say Michael Jackson. You took his name and you put it in the keyword field. If somebody was searching for Michael Jackson, your video would show up, even if it was about construction. But over time, the Google search engine, the YouTube search engine, now we've got tools like ChatGPT, they are way smarter. They're not going to rely on the keyword field because people abuse those, and so they just got rid of it. What you need to focus on now is find the question that your target audience is asking. Whether they go to Google, YouTube, or ChatGPT, that doesn't matter. Find the question, the exact wording of the question they're asking online. Make content that answers their question in the best way possible. We need content that shares your experiences, your expertise, your biases and opinions. That's what people want. They want real answers, real advice. They want real wisdom, not some regurgitated stuff that ChatGPT created, but they want something from someone who's really been in the trenches and has opinions about it. If you create content like that to answer their questions, then all these tools, AI or search engine or whatever, they're going to test out your content. And because you made your content not to trick an algorithm, but you made content that would really appeal to the person asking the question, they're going to value it. They're going to like it. And all these tools are going to look at it and realize, this worked. This content matched what they were searching for. So your content is going to remain at the top for years and years and years. Now, another thing that I recommend that you do is to put in chapters or put in timestamps like this. Your first timestamp must have 00:00 space, and then you can put intro or introduction or opening, something like that. And instead of worrying about stuffing your keywords in here, I would focus on making user-friendly chapters. So when a person is watching your videos, if these chapters or these timestamps are actually helpful for them, because maybe they are short on time, imagine that, and maybe they want to skip to a certain part of your video. If you make it easier for them to find what they're searching for, you're going to increase your average view duration. You're going to increase the way that they value your video. YouTube will see that, and they're going to recommend more people to your videos. What should you not worry about? Okay, so don't worry about the tags. Don't worry about file names. A lot of people are still talking about the file name of the video that you upload or the file name of the thumbnail image that you upload. Don't worry about those things. You know that the algorithms and these AI tools are much smarter than that. You do still need to focus on the title, focus on the description in the way that I shared, and focus on the content. The content is the best way you can actually optimize your video. Okay, so here is a 5-point checklist that you can follow to make sure your videos rank at the top of YouTube, Google, and ChatGPT. So number 1, extra long tail keywords becomes your video title. Put that same title in the top of your description. Number 3, say that exact title in the beginning of your video and really talk about that. Answer that question within your video with valuable content. Ingredient number 4, make sure you set up your chapters properly on this video. And ingredient number 5, make sure that YouTube's automatic transcription worked. Now, I like to go into the transcription and add capitalization and add punctuation. That makes it so the subtitles are easier to read, that they're more accurate. You can check for spelling errors of names and stuff like that. But just make sure that the video does have a transcription. If there's ever an error and for some reason it doesn't transcribe your video, that will prevent your video from ranking. All right, so now that you know how to add your keywords to your YouTube video, I want to teach you the full leaf strategy. This is how to find the right topics that you can dominate on YouTube and how to create these videos that will rank, so then you can upload them and set up the keywords right. So this was just the appetizer. The main course is to learn the leaf strategy. I'll link to that video right there. I highly recommend you watch that video right now.